And so yesterday I was at my first career fair and well, I got a bunch of stuff. Didn't interview anyone, just got some stuff. Anyway, here I am to show you the most interesting stuff I got. I did my screen. Sorry, my screen went dark for a moment. Anyway, starting off with one of the funnier ones. So this pen with the highlighter at the tip. So the table who I got this from actually had a bunch, but they told me they had too many and literally told me just take a pile. So I ended up with a pile of these pens. One more funnier ones. One of the more unique tables was the co-op table. It's where I got this bandana. And what really interested me was it's a back scratcher and a shoehorn. 2 in 1. Anyway, we needed a back scratcher here, so yep. Now, the table that was giving out this, it was the last one. So this little knob here, it's in the middle, but this is one of the more interesting ones to me. You bring it forward, it's a flashlight. Bring it back, it's a reusable glow stick. And it can go around your neck. But the lady at this table was hit or miss. Yeah. Then, now one of the ones that honestly made me laugh, and I had to leave with it, even if it was just for display. Luckily it wasn't. I did ask, and they said I could take it. It's a squishy vending machine. Who thinks of this? It's a squishy vending machine. Anyway, a co-op clip. They also had hang on. They also had a bag. So yeah, they also were giving out a small package that had an air freshener, a wipe. Hi, Zenny. Wipes, for the car and air freshener for the car. Basically car stuff because they are kind of like gas stations. Oh. Zenny? So sorry, guys. Anyway, I got this bracelet from the massage place where I also got this bag. Yeah, pretty interesting. And, another co-op thing, I got 2 of these ones to give to my grandma. Actually, I got 2 of a few of these to give to my grandma, including the co-op bag. Here's another of those pens. Like, literally, I promise you guys, the table literally said, just take them. I got one of these for myself and my cat, because Zenny likes playing with whatever I have. Yep. So, I got a lot of cards, and lanyard. Ooh, tissues. Another of those pens. This one, I don't. This is just a. Zenny, I love you, boy, but Well, sorry about that, guys. I promise. Earlier was my dog just laying still. I promise. Anyway, so this pen, it's basically like you use it on your phone. By the way, new phone case. Yeah. This is one of those things you clip onto and you just pull it. Yeah. Okay, this one really made me excited. It's one of those multicolor pens, so there's red, blue, green, and black. And, well, we know how this all works, unless someone here is a caveman. But they're extinct, right? Another pen, this one is just a regular pen, a regular company pen. Oh ho ho! So this is the interesting one. Well, another interesting one. It's basically a light, but it's also a, what do you call it? Something that to signal when you're across the road. They're usually found on bikes. Here are a couple more pens. So this one is from Williams Lake. It's a company. Anyway, it's just a regular pen like that. As far as I know, most of these are ballpoint pens, but I'm not an expert. Anyway, they all do seem to have this little thing at the tip. Orange! No regular pen. This pen was individually packaged for some reason, and Lake District maintenance. A co-op keychain. Aim high water bottle. And the College of Discovery Community College. This is a notepad. I got some hand cream. Here's another of those pens. So that would make, man, I really went overboard with the pens. This is also from the college. It happens to be one of the more slimmer pens I've seen from this. Like, it has this thing, but it also, the pen goes, yeah, but it's not as slim as this one, but it's definitely one of the more slimmer pens with this thing on the end. Oh yeah, there's a pin. This is Office of the Wet Sweep? I don't know. Anyway, again, it has this thing. A lot of college students, at least where I'm from, or the college I go to, we're allowed to use our phones, so stuff like these are very common at the ends or tips of pens. Hang on. Let's So there was actually an orange one of these, not by this brand. And it also had one of the things on the back. It's currently in my fanny pack, ready for school. Here is, by the way, shout out to all these companies. I just wanted to mention that now. Anyway, so this has the same thing. These are usually really squishy. And I have a lot of pens at my place, so if I ever feel like it, I might actually do a pen review. Anyway, so I honestly thought this was a box at first, but no. It's notepads. It's literally notepads. Like, biggest stack of notepads I think I ever saw. There's an aim high pin. And here is a keychain. And instructions on how to put the keychain on the back. I don't know why they did that. I think it's still from the man. Now, this company is that I'm about to show the keychain that's from is really special to me. My aunt works there. So shout out to that company. Very close to me. Shout out to my aunt, even though it's probably my dad watching this. But this is Access. I actually haven't unpackaged this yet. I think now would be a good time. Where are the scissors? Oh my god. I'm not going to move the camera because, but Zenny is literally half in the bin right now. Anyway, so this is a whistle. A compass and a flash to myself. Zanny. And a red flashlight all in one. Yeah. Pretty neat in my opinion. What is... All I know is that this is something for the phone. Might as well open it now and see what it is. Yeah. Wait, is this a phone stand? Hang on. It's a phone stand. Now that's the second phone stand I got. No, really. This little guy's been sitting on my bedside. Literally my whole class except one of my teachers got one, and I offered to go back and grab one for that teacher. I honestly did, but he said no, and then she got mad at me later because I got one and didn't want to give it to her. And I'm like, I literally offered to go grab you one. Anyway, but this guy he's not only squishy, but he holds your phone. Holds your phone. And he does a good job at it. There was this drawstring backpack, and then there was also this one. Was also this cool bubbly texture on this Williams Lake water bottle. 10 out of 10. I got lip chap, some gum, yeah, another pen. This one has green on it, but this doesn't have the sticky thing on the end. It's just a regular pen, but with green. Another pen to add to these pens. Oh yeah, so this was for a drilling company. It has the little thing at the end. Yeah, but nothing much. It's just a regular pen with a squishy thing. By the way, I don't know if comments will be enabled on this video. If they are, let me know what this squishy thing is. On pens. I'm generally curious. I don't know what they're called. This is for flight. It says remove before flight. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. So this is a co-op pen. Yeah, co-op was certainly one of the more interesting boosts there. Lot of useful things too. So CTB. Again, squishy thing. It's a regular pen. Next, is... So, at first, I honestly thought this was a magnet. I honestly did. Because, well, the back is metal. So I thought there would be a magnet. It's not a magnet. So as far as I know, it's just a metal version of the logo. It doesn't stick to anything. I tried it on the fridge. It definitely... I even tried it on a magnet. It doesn't stick to a magnet. Yeah, yeah, I'm honestly stuck on what this is. Here is another green pen. This is from the drilling company again. Yeah. This is just the generic pen with the lid. Oh, another shout out to Access. They had this little tin of mints. Yeah. I like how this one says family resources. Because literally my aunt works there, so. For me, it literally is a family resource. By the way, the bin I'm holding these in is right behind the camera. Anyway, so this one, it's one of those ones where I almost got it. Aha. So it's one of these guys. Then it's just a regular pen after that. Notepads. I believe. No, these aren't sticky notes. Oh yeah, and there was a co-op notepad. I don't remember if it's in here. I might have to do a separate video on this miscellaneous things that I didn't do in this one. I obviously won't do that today because, well, how else am I supposed to put all this stuff away? Literally, after we got back from the career fair, one of my other teachers, well, I have two teachers in my class, Rosemary and Jason. So Jason literally just dumped everything on my desk. And, like, we all had a good laugh about it, so, yeah. And before you ask, yes, I know I have a problem. Trust me, this is just the stuff from the career fair. Don't ask about the stuff that was in the drug awareness thing at school. Or the job fair. The job fair, I actually had grandma there, so he was... Why does the camera keep going dark? Sorry, on my screen the camera keeps going dark, and it did again. Anyway, so notepad or sticky notes. Lucky will have a big job to do. If you're wondering who Lucky was, Lucky is back here. It's a sticky note and pen holder. Keep some of my favorite pens in there. This one happens to definitely be one of my favorites because it's from my graduation. Yep. Yep, definitely one of my favorite ones. Okay, now, let's see if I could... yes, I can. So, there were 3 different colors of this pen, of these pencils. So I got one of each color. I just find them pretty. That's all. I have a problem. But what? I just realized the gold one has different branding than the red and blue one. See, the red and blue one has the same branding, but the gold one, that's interesting. Zenny? You know what, I might give him one of my... Zenny, look at the pen, look at the pen, look at the pen, look at the pen. Yeah, he usually likes playing with pens and pencils. At least now and there's Jasper right there. Hi, boy. There were a fair few hats. I got 3 total. This one. Zenny's playing on one. This one. I think I have to get off my bed. I'll be right back, guys. shoot, anyway, I can't find a third hat right now, but it was a kind of camouflage hat. Basically, there were military guys there hoping to hire. If I was in the military, either my dad would come after me, my grandma, or my aunt. Most likely my... Let's pretend most likely my aunt. Also, I'm filming a video reviewing all the stuff I got at the Queer Fair. Wanna come say hi to the audience?
No.
Could you bring, is there any other stuff from the Queer Fair out there?
No.
Okay.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Okay. I'm going to get back to the video now. Sorry guys, that was my grandma. Anyway. Here's another blue pen. I'm surprised all this can fit in one bin. One freaking bin. Anyway, I got this bag. It was actually one of the first things I grabbed because I had a feeling I would be needing a bag. My whole class mainly grabbed this bag, which yes, it does fold out to be a pretty big bag. I'm waiting until I'm able to shop to use it. Well, I was just shopping, so why didn't I use it then? Didn't think of it. I also got this bag. Yeah. And I got this. It's for home share. I might talk about that later in another video. Oh, here's a magnet. Never tied to the fridge. Grandma left a cat outside my room, not like actually outside. You're on the 3rd floor of an apartment. Hang on, let me go let the cat in. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Why did I think this would be a short video? Oh yeah, the pen. Now I have to remember where I put it. Hi, Zin Zin. Oh, Zin Zin, not right now. Where's that pen I gave you to play? Look. And before someone asks, why not get the catnip? We tried once. When we tried giving him catnip once, it didn't have an effect on him. He just sniffed it, looked at us, and walked away. It was like he was asking, what is this? You might try to catnip again sometime, but not in this house. We have one of our neighbors recently had a baby, so we can't, and so, yeah, no catnip for the cat. Oh, here's the pen I was talking about. So, I don't rarely see, I do see different color pens, a lot, but never the tips. The tips aren't usually, another color, like, so, yeah, it's like, whenever I see that, it's like my mind blown. Like, you can literally see me blue screen. But yeah, so, but yeah, it's just a regular pen, just with the right white squishy thing this time. More lanyards. This pen, I really like the tip because this end looks like it's made out of wood, but it clearly is cold like metal. Oh, that sounds satisfying. And this is the same company that made this block. Yep. Oh, let me show you one of my favorite things. So I actually got a red one of these, but it just has a random logo. Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! Zenny's literally in the bin. Sitting in the... Okay, hold on. You guys need to see this. He's literally in the bin. This is not scripted, by the way. I don't do scripts. So, I did not plan this. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I got an orange one of these. It says, "You are truly appreciated." The orange one lost its lid, so I took the lid off the red one because I knew I would be using the orange one. Currently, there's lemonade in this. Don't ask how we got powder in. Actually, why was I talking like it would be embarrassing? We literally just used a funnel. Zenny, you're gonna have to get out. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna try and work around this big boy. I believe... Yeah, this is a tattoo. So, I'm not gonna put it on. Zenny, why are you digging? Why are you digging? Zenny! Don't make your tail like that. Also, shout out to, a current family friend. Her daughter's 11th birthday was yesterday. Shout out to her. I might go over that in another video, because I don't have the family's permission to talk about them yet on this channel. Anyway, I believe we already went over the hand cream, but in case we didn't, there it is. Now just to wait for the cat to move. Okay, time to move. Time to move. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to dump the rest of the stuff in this little corner and put the bin behind me. Okay, that's the plan currently. Anyway, another lanyard. Can you guess what I went overboard on? Also, this one, interestingly, doesn't have a clip. I either fell off or I don't know. This is from that Discovery College. It's I'm gonna open it. Yeah, but this is one of those squishy things. Like, yeah, one of, definitely squishy, but it's soft at the back. If you guys know what this is, let me know, because, as far as I know, it's a keychain. And I feel like it's gonna be called a keychain. Oh. So, there was a police officer there. He was very kind. A lot of people there kind of knew I was just there for what they called the swag. So, yeah. I guess they could kind of see that I was a little overwhelmed, which, to be honest, even if you are overwhelmed, do try to take some interest in what they're doing. Anyway, so this is a pen. It's just blue, cool grips, thing for the phone. Still don't know what that's called. Notepad. I tried to get business cards at the end. Rosemary stopped me, and I was like, I'm just trying to get business cards. If you want, I could go back and get one of the green guys for you. Yeah, we did not get along at that moment. This is for, again, one of those pens, squishy tips, but regular pen. Don't know how to use much of those. Nail files. I got two because I thought they were different colors. I saw ones with the orange and the green on. I didn't realize there were different colors on different sides. But now my grandma has one. A Williams Lake pen. This is fully gray, but unlike the white one, the tip is black, like all the others. Nerve these pens. Again, business cards. Some large stickers. So I actually already have one of these, but I can't find it. I won't go into detail, but one of our neighbors had a bug problem that spread to us. Anyway, so this is basically a thing full of sticky notes. But yeah. I wonder if this glows. I didn't. I got my flashlight for this. Oh yes, it does glow. You can kind of see there. That's how bright my flashlight is. Also, sorry I didn't do the epilepsy warning. That usually happens. Apologies if I gave anyone epilepsy. Lip tap. Okay, this happens to be one of the more random ones. I want to say it's a golf thing that you put in the ground, but it's either one of those things for a board game. I don't really remember. At the moment I thought they were for the board game, and that was one of my grandpa's favorite games. So I got this in memory of him because I feel like you don't see those often, but now that I see the shape, I do think it's more for a golf ball. So shout out to my aunts, uncle, and cousins because they do golf or are starting to. They're not right now because it's cold out, but at least there's no snow. One other of those pens with the squishy tips, regular pen. Another sticker. Another sticker. Okay, this one kind of got bent, but it's a business card. Post-it. It's from the same company that made this bag. Oh. Whistle. So, I don't know what this is supposed to be, honestly. Definitely too loud to be a dog whistle. So it's definitely not a dog whistle. There's the green pen again. 2 appearances in 1 video. Another sticker. I'm pretty sure this was a fishing company. I don't really remember right now. But yeah, that's all the stuff except for a few flyers and a few more business cards. And I have another of those keychains. With the instructions. The reason why I grabbed 2 of some of these is so I could give one to my grandma or that my cat could play with, because, like I said, he loves playing with these. So, some of my favorite things I had to have gotten from the career fair has to be the back scratcher. Mainly because we actually needed one at Grandma's because she didn't exactly know what back scratcher is, and since this was technically also a shoehorn, double win. And also, you can hook something. For my favorite pens, honestly, I want to say it's these ones because the story behind it is generally funny to me, and but I'm not going to include those because, like I said, like I believe 3 times by now. The people at the table giving these out literally told me, just take them. So I won't include those since that's a whole pile and I'm trying to focus on individual pens. So should I go get my pen? I'll be right back, guys. I actually have more stuff. Okay, guys, I'm back with more stuff. Yay! Well, yay for me and you guys, because I get to show you the stuff, and that's something I generally like doing right now. So, anyway, one of these other things we got is this access clip that's a magnetic. This green plastic cup for a drilling company. It doesn't even have holes on the bottom, so it can't really be used as an enter, but pens! I'm using it for, starting now, I'm going to use this for the pens, so my place is a little bit less messy. So this is a keychain that also is a straightener, like a leveler, but it's also measuring tape. So 3 in 1. I'm pretty sure these are getting common, but I don't often see them with the leveler. You can see the little bubble in there. At least I think it's called the leveler. I know I already showed this, but you know what? It's gonna go right there. Here's the red one of those water bottle pouches I was talking about. As you can see, the lid is missing. So this was in a bag. I honestly at first thought it was a winter hat, but no, it's a cleaning cloth for in your car, and it's really nice. In case people don't know what this is, or what the pain of finding one of these is in the wild without having to pay, these are to clean glasses. Yeah. Co-op was giving these out. Co-op, the car company. Oh. Anyway, they also were giving out these pens. No, not pens. Pins. Pins! Pins! Hi, Zenny. Don't worry, I love ya. He just wants to say hi. He wants to say hi. The joys of having a cat. The joys of having a cat. I already showed this pen. Did I show this pen? Anyway, it's just like, this one, but the colors are kind of swapped. And the blue's kind of lighter. At least from this end, I don't know if you can tell. Zenny! Watch this, guys, watch this. See, he goes after the pen. He literally chews it. Anyway. Hi, baby boy. Hi, baby boy. Zenny, you knocked over the camera. You knocked over the... Okay. Zenny, you're knocking over the camera. Okay, sorry guys, have to quickly move the camera, because Zenny decided I'm gonna just lay Mama's stuff. Anyway, whew. Oh yeah, this is a pen I got, yesterday. So it's not from Queer Fair, I just want to mention it. It's a leveler, a ruler. It has one of those squishy things. It has a pen, but you might notice it doesn't go down. You unscrew this. It's a screwdriver. You take that screwdriver out. Double-ended screwdriver. Yeah, like, and it was just sitting on a chair, like just sitting. Anyway, one of my, oh, I got so much stuff. The mining thing also had these. Sorry, guys. This highlighter. It's green. Pink. And yellow. I'm really sensitive to the yellow highlighters, so I try not to go after those often. Yeah. It's just... It's like for me, it's like looking at the sun. It probably made sense to no one right there. This is my favorite pen. At number 1 of my favorite pens, it happens to be this one. Just because it's orange, it seems to be ball tipped, and it has that little thing. So I could just... Zenny, are you on my phone? I love my cat. Yeah, I also got this on Jasper. I'll do a few more videos showing some of the stuff I have. But yeah, so you know what he's after right now? You wanna know what the dang cat is after? Oh, of all things, the thing he's after right now, this piece of plastic. Here you go. But yeah, this has to be number 2 at my favorite pens just because, like I said, the lady was really nice. And when I was younger, it was more common to see pens where the middle of the squishy thing had the pen tip going through it, but I don't see that much now anymore, so this one kind of just reminded me of when I was younger and was first seeing these. That's all. So, at number 1 is this pen. I love it. It's mine. I'm not sharing it with anyone. At number 2 is this pen. And at number 3... at number 3... I found my pen. I said pen too many times. My phone. My phone. Why is my location on? Wait, is my location on? Sorry, guys. A Samsung notification. A freaking Samsung notification. Anyway, number 3 is this pen. I would put it higher, but there's not really anything that stands out to me other than the fact that the squishy tip is white. So, but, yeah, a nerve might, that's a pen, that's the pencil, yeah, I have, that's my fanny pack I got for graduation. This was literally under my gown. If my dad remembers my graduation, he can confirm that he was there. Yikes! 59 minutes? Look, I've seen videos that go past a 5-minute mark, but for me personally, as far as I know, this is a new record. But, yeah. So, for now, that's all. Anyway, bye guys. Do you want to say goodbye, Zen? Do you want to say goodbye to the audience? Want to come? Come on, say goodbye. Oh, Zen, be nice. Anyway, bye guys. The dog's right there the whole time. Bye. I'm trying to turn this off. I promise. Bye.